That was awesome. Oh, did you see the yeah, it was Archibald. Did you see his hit on Keandre Miller?
Oops.
Very nice. But, Matt?
Okay,
Is it Mott? Is it Mott or Matt? Or Motty?
Tyler Mott?
Yeah. Tyler Mott. Oh, he ended Jeff Petrie's night already.
Really? How about him?
Wow. What time you got?
8:04.
Drivers, to your cars.
Ooh, let's go. Okay, now
What's it called where you're going for a puck with a guy behind you, and the guy's chasing you the puck, and you just stop and throw a check on him while he's running behind you? Huh?
Hip check?
Yeah, that's a version of it was like a reverse check or something like that they call it. That Bob was calling.
Oh, I thought oh shit. Isn't that like the forecheck or something?
Forecheck is when
that's
you're
not
in
it.
the other team's zone.
I know I've seen this term in the NHL games, and I just can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is either. Anyway, Mott slowed down, backed up, and just elbowed Petrie right in the face. He went down immediately.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to
he wasn't
Atlanta Motor
bleeding.
Speedway.
He's looking for
reverse hit.
reverse hit. Okay.
So what's his injury?
Petrie?
Yeah.
I don't know. Face.
Rudo playing?
Ruda's playing. Paling's playing. Heinen's a healthy scratch. We only have 5 defensemen now because we didn't dress 7.
And the engines are fired.
Bless.
I know Tony's gonna be pissed about this race, by the way.
What track?
Atlanta.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Right. Oh.
That was out of the zone. Oh, what?
Like I said, I did multiple 100+ lap race tests, and it seems like there is the chance for massive crashes, but there's also the chance for the field to just get spread out. So there was only one instance where there were back-to-back yellows, and it was caused by a just completely slow wrecked car that should have been out of the race. So we'll see how the actual race goes.
Oh, you just missed the entire net.
Adam Beresford on the pole alongside Broderick Whitman coming through turns 3 and 4, preparing for the green flag. Be the first time the Bonanza's raced on this layout at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Kulikov on long-term IR, retroactive to last week.
Pace car peels in.
Last week, Tuesday.
And we're green and racing.
Going.
Beresford pulls ahead on the
What
start.
is this?
On Stout giving him a good push down the backstretch. Field comes up to speed. Early in the race on new tires, we're probably going to see a big angry pack.
When did PFT stop wearing sunglasses, dog?
I don't know, dog.
Stout jumps to the inside. He's going to try to lead the first lap. I think he got it. Ron Stout leads the first lap and scores himself some bonus points. Field all staying together. Stapleton and Sheldrick
right now
hanging on to the back there. They should be okay as long as they don't have any problems. And Cheeseman to the bottom looking for the lead himself.
The Panthers?
He'll pull ahead off of turn 4.
Shit. He said the Panthers.
Couple of spots looking 3 wide.
Carolina.
3 wide's dangerous here. The track's not very
You
wide.
see Robert Tunyon's going to the Bears,
Cheeseman will lead that lap.
as is Deontay Foreman.
Oh,
Some of the 3 wide got sorted out there, but Stephen Davis is hung in the middle as
What's that?
Dave Daniels goes for the lead.
548. Let me know when you're at 548.
47,
And
46.
York's going to try to charge past him. It is a little bit faster on worn tires to run the high side, but this early in the run, I think you want to be pinned to the bottom.
Oh, you see Sam Poland says he's ready to come back?
Good, I forgot he existed.
Yeah.
See Doug Spark coming to the front.
Dan Poutine.
Routine.
That's a goal.
Spark looking for a way by, trying the high side. Can't get the run up there. Rod Weston going to go to the lead.
Wow. Not good for
This
Winnipeg.
3 wide gets me
guys.
nervous. It's
Boston,
only a matter of time
2
before the
goals
3
on
wide
3
ends in
shots.
tears.
No.
But they also might get lucky and get through an entire fuel run and the field will be broke up.
I think the
Once the
Winnipeg
field
Jets
breaks
account
up, it's
actually
pretty green.
tweeted it with the picture of Aaron
Sheldrick
Rodgers and the
and
Jets.
Stapleton
Winnipeg
losing the
Jets
draft.
sweater.
It's good for the rest of the field. The more cars that fall out,
12 saves and 18.
the less hectic the field can be.
Jeez.
Why couldn't we get him last year?
Dog, I thought it was going to be a bad one when Jari already gave up a goal like 2 minutes and 11 seconds in.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, why can't...
It's
like a pitcher going for the lead now.
Breakaway every opening.
We're just going to shuffle the lead. This might be the race with the most leaders of the season. We'll have to keep an eye out for that after the race. Front of the pack is just looking a little scary. I don't like this 3 wide. There's no way they can keep this up for a full 200 some odd miles. Steve Inkman will lead the lap. Scoring can't even keep up. Mike Carroll coming off of a great top 5 in the last race at Rockingham, looking for a way through here. Not gonna find it where he's at. Moorhead's gonna try to charge ahead on the bottom. Jared Mogard coming to the front now too.
Oh!
And Moorhead's gonna get that lap.
Oh, Pedersen just killed Brian Russ.
Oh, Pedersen?
I like this pack racing. It's just a shame that, oh, no, it's probably for the best that guys are falling off the back. And this 3 wide at the front of the field, this is going to end in tears if they don't sort it out.
Doug, you just assassinated him.
Mersdorf gets pushed forward by Mogard. Mogard going to try to go for the lead himself.
That was a 1 tap.
Mersdorf will lead the lap. Mogard's probably going to win the battle here, though.
Raquel's been laying some hits.
Good, someone has to.
Still have a 40-car pack here.
What a play.
That was something.
Probably should have washed my hands after having a spicy dinner. Because I just scratched my nose. Now it burns a little bit. Nigel Ramaswamy going for the lead, and I think he'll lead a lap now. I don't know if anybody's led 2 laps back-to-back yet. Kevin Corbett charging to the front on the bottom now.
Joint.
Reno Jackson looking to lead this lap. And Jackson leads the lap. Like I said, this 3 wide's going to end in a crash eventually. Those 2 off the back might actually be in the perfect position when this all goes wrong. Because they're getting to be far enough back that they'll have plenty of time to put on the binders. As Stump will lead the lap there in the 9 car. I still don't think anybody's led back-to-back laps. I don't think anybody's led more than 1. Kevin going for the lead. 45 gonna go for it though. Stephen Davis will lead the lap.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
Dude. Get that guy checked.
Scott Drake coming with a push from Molitor Hill. Tom Barber pushes Hill up out of the way.
He destroyed that wall.
Yeah, he destroyed it with his leg.
I thought the camera should.
Tom Barber hunting for the lead himself. Here he comes on the bottom, that 27 machine. Tom Barber will get a lap
Damn.
lead.
Oh, missed.
Let's see if the conveyor belt continues. Here comes Tony Gunk charging. He pushes Brian Lowe up high. No one else has lost this draft yet. Here comes Stephen Lowe on the bottom. Big push coming from Joe Polson. And he'll lead the lap in that 24 machine. Now Polson shuffles him up off the bottom. Here comes Joe.
Nice.
So he's right in front of the fucking net.
I'm just waiting for the massive crash. It hasn't happened yet, but I know it's coming. And Troy Torgerson will lead the lap. Adam Beresford trying to cycle his way back up to the front again. Field does sort of turn into a giant conveyor belt.
Oh, the last 2 goals on terrible D-to-D passes.
Here comes Isaac Groth on the bottom, hometown sponsor. He's not going to lead this lap. Beresford will lead a second lap. I think that gives him the most laps led now. Here comes Isaac on the bottom. Field is not stringing out at all.
Jesus Christ, don't did it again.
And there it is. We got a crash on the front stretch. 56 is around. This is actually not as big of a crash as you would think. They are just pushing that car, though. Well, we've got a caution, but that could have been way bigger.
How many laps in?
Member
10?
joined.
18.
Ooh.
Which member just joined? Yeah, they got 4 wide on the front stretch. You can't do that. 56 gets pinched in the bottom, gets up into Torgerson. Up into the wall they go.
AKA a blow along.
Welcome to Bonanza Action, Zach. You need to pick an IMSA GT team.
Just give me the best available. I have no idea of them.
I honestly don't know who's the best available, to be honest with you. BOP is the whole thing.
I don't know. Give me like fucking the GT, the Ford GT.
There is no Ford.
Whichever one Carol Shelby's driving. He's pretty good in that movie.
About that. Alright, pit road is open.
Yeah, what about the Hendrick car?
Hendrick doesn't have a car.
Yeah, they do that Garage 56 thing.
That's not running an IMSA.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In fact, that's only running at Le Mans.
Well,
Oh,
then I can't
contact in the
help you.
pits for Mike Carroll.
Oh, Zach.
Hello, Alex. Casper.
The friendly ghost. Jeez, a lot of contact happening here in the pits. So many cars still on the lead lap that there's not a lot of space there.
Add me a Chipotle chicken al pastor bowl.
Let me see if I can send you what I have for dinner.
It's pretty good.
I have to actually be able to reach my phone for that.
Oh, this Zucker and Gino tripping over each other. Did you see that?
Uh-uh.
There you go. Oh, there you go, Zach. Sent you a picture of my dinner. First caution, accident on the front stretch. Damaged a number of cars, but was not that big of a... Like, it was right at the front of the field, and surprisingly, very few cars really piled into it. They just sort of pushed the 56 backwards down the racetrack.
Like some big fucking mac and cheese fucking just disaster.
No,
But-
it's Southwest beef and pepper, I forget what the noodles are called, but, it was very good.
It legit looks like something my dad would make, where he just fucking opens the cupboard, gets a bunch of shit, throws it in, and we're like, what the fuck is this? And then we try it, and we're like, damn, that's good.
You know, that's an apt description. Like, the last time I had this meal, it came out a little more photogenic, but, you know, I think what I needed to do was probably put it in a bowl instead of on a plate. But, was it good? I've ordered a leftover that I don't know when I'll eat that, since tomorrow I'm probably doing my other HelloFresh meal, and Saturday is my birthday dinner.
Yay, you're gonna be 40.
Well, eventually, but my birthday was also, like, last month, so...
Oh.
Oh.
Are we celebrating now?
Because it's the first opportunity we've had to, like, do a family dinner, because, you know, my schedule's weird, and my mother's schedule is weird, and Barrett's schedule is weird. My dad has a normal schedule. Lights are out on the pace car. Only one car eliminated.
Let's go bananas for the Bonanza series.
007 and Joe Polson was eliminated in that crash.
And Better Health 200.
This is a 250,
That's close.
and it's sponsored by Georgia Boot.
I thought you were going to say George Bush.
It's sponsored by George Bush, the George Bush 250.
Did you see Kevin Harvick's Bush throwback car?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, for Wilkesboro, he's running the 29. It's the 2001 Goodwrench car, but it's got Bush on the
So that's
side.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a popular diecast.
No, for Bonanza races, I don't know how Tony comes up with race names. I think he just steals the cup names for most races. But, like, I struggle sometimes to come up with a legitimate name for some of these races, so... I don't even know if Georgia Boot is still in business. Pace car in. And we're green again from Atlanta. Field coming up to speed.
Watching a video of Andy running laps around the go-kart track that they had built in her backyard. And the top comment right now is, does anyone else think this track can make her better at short tracks, especially Martinsville? Fucking no, it's a go-kart. Just shut the fuck up.
No, oddly,
That's not even close.
oddly, it's gonna make her better at Watkins Glen.
I think it's gonna make her better at Daytona.
Beresford holds the lead. That's, I think, the first time somebody's led 2 consecutive green laps, if you want to call those both green laps. Field's starting to form up, but kind of strung out at the back, which is what we were hoping for after the initial start. The initial start, of course, they're going to be all over each other, but on each restart, we should see the field a little more strung out each time. I'm sure, yeah, we got cars way off the back, so...
2011 really was a great season for him. Cars were cool, racing was cool.
Yeah, I don't know. The cars were...
As last year, the 500 mile Pocono race.
Yeah, I don't know that I would describe the cars from 2011 as cool.
I don't know, I just associate that body style with better racing than what I'm watching now.
So 550 horsepower.
Yeah, 950 horsepower.
Oh, you see this one?
I don't know. What we've got now on the mile and a half is better than we ever had with the COT.
I'm not sure. Come on.
Dog, if Fleur was able to successfully put his fist in Bennington's face, we would have seen the first player ever to be inducted into the Hall of
Bogard
Fame
with
while
trouble
still
coming to the
active.
pits. Beresford just going backwards on this ride here.
Are you watching any boots right now?
Yeah, watching Ow.
Ooh, me too.
But I'm sure the
You
Blues
see
are
Benny-
without a service for the next 2 games.
I was gonna say, you see-
Armstrong gets
Ow.
shuffled out. Here comes the 86 looking for the lead.
That Boise State Northwestern game looks like it's gonna be a good game whenever this one's over.
Yeah, Iowa was just down by like 10.
Yeah,
Down by 7. We're down by 4.
Boise was just down by 9, now they're down by 0.
Bogard is
Ooh,
resuming,
down goes
but
from
is down a lap.
down goes UVA.
Yeah.
I bet on Nevada last night.
Nevada.
Why?
Nevada.
Why? Dog, if you're gonna bet on any team,
You know, I haven't
Sorry.
even looked to see who's in the tournament.
It's
Iowa and Auburn.
No idea who's good and who's not.
dog, you
Who got that
you
lap?
just asked. That was the one team.
That
Dog,
was
they've lost
86.
like 4 in a row going in the tournament.
Tournament. Mike Collins calls it.
What
We're trying to make
The
it
NCAA
tournament.
tournament.
NFL tournament at the end of the season.
I think that's just a playoff.
I know, but he calls it the tournament. Tournament.
The NASCAR tournament for the Sprint Cup.
Yeah, they should just call it the
Okay,
Tournament of
I'm
Champions
just
like
gonna-
all the other sports.
I'm gonna throw out a really bad idea that NASCAR is probably gonna steal because they keep doing this to me. When we get to the playoffs at the end of the season, it should be head-to-heads between the drivers and seating, and you just have to beat that guy to eliminate him. That won't be confusing at all.
Like, did you run a 14 steering
Like-
ratio at Homestead?
Like the first seed and the 16th seed have to
Yeah,
race
I
each
remember
other.
Max,
So like,
whatever that, it
if
was
Harvick
14 or
was-
16.
if Harvick was first in points, all he's got to do is beat, I don't know, William Byron, who was 16th in points, to eliminate William Byron.
Talladega would be a disaster.
Oh, absolutely. This is a terrible idea. I know that full
Well,
well.
what's the terrible idea about it is that we get to the fucking, at some point in this playoff, like at Martin or something, it's like going to be Ross Chastain versus Denny Hamlin. They spend the whole race crashing each other.
Well, yeah.
Oh, there's nothing left. Now they're fist fighting. They know they have lost.
Now Denny Hamlin has just grabbed the transponder from the wreckage and is running with it.
Because you had a 12.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
dog.
Carl should have done.
Remember you were saying like your percentage for tires, and I'm like,
49.
yeah, and I'm
Oh.
at like 66.
So, I guess the late model stock fixed setup is not suited the way I drive the thing. I did a 60 lap fixed race. My right front was at 14, but the outer shoulder was at 100, which means like, who the fuck cambered that thing?
In what kind of car?
The late model stock.
Oh,
We're like not using the outer shoulder of either front tire. I'm like, what the hell is this setup? It just that's what I run into with the fixed setups is they never suit the way I want to drive the car, so I just end up driving the front tires off of them, which is not helpful. Even more surprising because it felt like in that race early on I was driving it off the right rear, but then it just suddenly snapped real tight on me. Come on, Kevin, let's lead a
Remember how
lap.
Ben Rose was sponsored by Haviland kind of out of nowhere a few years ago?
Huh, I'd forgotten about that.
I guess that was, Haviland was trying to get into Menards, and that was the deal they made to get into Menards was to sponsor one of our trucks.
That's an idea.
What, like sell their products there?
Yeah.
What products do they sell?
Oil.
Old.
Oh, that's alright, goddamn.
It's like,
Dumbass.
My bad.
JB, did you have a long day today?
Oh.
I was giving you an out, dude. You should have took it.
oh, why didn't?
Unacceptable.
Why didn't they blow that dead? When he froze the puck, why didn't they blow it dead? I'm not talking about the icing, but like when he froze the puck, it should have been blown dead.
Stapleton staying with the draft this time. Sheldrick lost it again. This is a smaller pack than we had before. Handful of cars off the back. Tommy Davis, Mike Carroll, Troy Torgerson, Spike Levinson, and Ann off the back as Jared's also... Actually, Jared got back in with the pack, but he's a lap down. There he is, right there behind Tony Gunk. Doug Spark led a lap. Here comes his car owner. I see traffic ahead. That could get interesting. The middle's just not a good place to be. You don't really... You don't cycle back to the bottom, and you don't go forward. Yeah, they're catching the 56 pretty quick. I think Gunk got that one. The field's probably going to get broken up or crashed by this 56 car. One of the two.
It'd be fun, though. Get the crowd going a bit, yeah? I don't like having my
She just
hair
needs to stay out of the way as much as she can, but there's really nowhere to hide here.
Business in Canada.
Dude, I've been doing so much fucking Canadian shit these last couple days.
You just reminded me what I keep meaning to buy on Amazon. Fucking Nanaimo bar mix.
Canada?
Well, it is Canadian. I keep forgetting that I want to buy that.
Amazon should sell countries.
I mean, Jeff Bezos could probably buy a couple of countries.
Probably should just make promises.
Can I go pass the savings on to you?
If you buy all the provinces of Canada, we'll throw in North Dakota for free!
Yeah, speaking of states, how are we looking on fucking,
Oklahoma?
yeah.
They've been showing
Whatever the
some
next one
teasers.
is.
There's a open beta for a big update. They're adding, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like, I don't know what word they use, but they're, like, adding bump mapping to all the roads so that the roads won't be, like, glass all the time, which is kind of a cool thing. But like I always say, and then it never comes true, that whenever they do one of these big updates, the DLC's usually not far behind, but I'm not going to say that this time because I don't fucking know. I would hope Oklahoma's coming soon, but it's probably, you know, 3 or 4 months off. I don't know, what have they been doing? They've been doing, what, one every 6 months? And Texas
Something
came
like
out
that.
in, what, November?
Something like that.
So, I'm going to put my optimistic date as early May.
I need it, like, early now.
What, you want to do some trucking?
No.
Did you see that they did a big overhaul to the Kenworth W900?
No.
That's pretty cool. But it's a much nicer truck now and a lot more options. I can't believe they got around the lap car and
Oh,
nobody
the
died.
Wild played the Blues again in 23 days.
Oh, we got one blowing up the 19. Pulls out of the pack. Engine trouble for Ben White. I don't know how they all avoided him there. Pack is sort of getting strung out, which is nice. That's what we needed to see for this to not be a complete crash fest. $19 done for the day. The engine has expired on that car. Be the second car out of this race. A few walking wounded, though, from the first accident, but only 2 that have not continued after issues. There's kind of a pack of back markers up there that I'm a little worried that they'll actually stay with this pack and create trouble. Yeah, they're tailing cars off at the back there. I think 64's in great danger of losing the draft, as is the 24.
Sabotage?
Sabotage?
Sabotage? I think they're getting tailed off back there. Rod Weston charges ahead.
Sorry, Bradley Brandlin was 12 for 12 the other night on faceoff.
The most emphatic lead we've seen all day.
Why is Carter still on the team?
Right? I'm kind of thinking the same thing. If someone's going to be that good at faceoffs, why do we even need Carter? Why did we ever need Carter? Oh, you know Marc-Andre was the #1 overall pick?
2003?
Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 are losing the draft. Oh, we're 4 wide. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Scott Drake turned to the inside.
57%.
Car's going to come back into the pack. Nobody hit him. Holy crap, they stayed green. Scott Drake just got turned in the trial and we didn't even get a caution.
I'm watching mini hockey highlights right now.
It's going to tail a bunch of cars off the back of the field
also-
now.
I don't even play on full-size rinks, dude. What is this bullshit?
Is it like arena hockey?
Yeah, basically. But it's kids.
Oh, it's Pee Wee then. Okay.
Well, they call it mini hockey.
Yeah, it's like a mini cup or a mini stock.
Carter 58%.
Or like the current cup car.
Okay. Well, they're a full-size car. They just don't have a full-size power plant.
That kiddie
I honestly...
Carter, number 11 overall.
2003?
Yeah, same draft.
I honestly wish if NASCAR wanted to go to a lower horsepower package that they would do it instead of by strangling a big V8, just go to a smaller displacement engine package.
Right.
Like,
2003?
Let's do turbo 4s. Those will sound fun.
Dude, I was taking out the trash at work yesterday, and this car rolled up beside me. It was some EV or something. It might not even be an EV. It was some like, I don't even remember what car it was, but it sounded like the oil on with the real sounds.
Why is Carter under contract for next year?
I don't know, do I guess retire or we
The cars
pay
are
like
falling
$5
off the
million
back of this
in
pack
cap
now.
if I cut it.
Mogart goes to the
3.1,
front
yeah.
to try to get his lap back. You're gonna need a lucky caution for that to
Why?
work.
He's so bad. He's unbelievably bad.
Oh my
Catching
God.
lap traffic.
Like, there's gonna be nobody at the drag at the same time.
Oh, really?
Nobody. Like, you know, I'm
Are
thinking
you
after
like-
it shows
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
some gray, like the shit's taken.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole stadium that they're selling tickets is blue. There's no gray.
Alright, they're about to catch 4
Tim, you
slower
guys
lap
seen
cars.
this game this week that's sold out?
No.
Are you?
I don't want my car to get stolen.
No, I don't want my car to get broken into. It won't get stolen. It'll get broken into and fucking ransacked. That's what happens downtown.
Ah.
But that game's looking like I'm kicking in.
Also, I'm pretty sure that game occurs when I'm at work, so...
Well, then just don't go to work.
Oh, there's an idea.
Good idea. You should try it.
Uh-huh.
It's Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Oh, well, that's during my family dinner then, so...
Fuck your family.
Invite your family, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
At the stadium.
Yeah, have
It's
dinner
like-
at the stadium.
What? Why would I want to do that? Like, I don't care about the XFL.
Oh, Tim, it's actually at 6 p.m. Central.
Ooh, that's so much better.
Yeah, like not a whole lot remaining for that. matchup.
Duke just won. That is a final.
Thank you for attending tonight's ball game. Please drive home safely.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
Anybody know Sporting Crystal's winning over her account?
Which soccer league is that?
This is the Copa Libertadores.
Okay, so something in South America, but I don't know which one.
Oh, you know who Mulligata is?
Muller Gates.
Mulligata?
Who's that?
He's the guy that negotiated Deshaun Watson, $230 million guaranteed.
I think that Auburn has won this matchup.
I'm trying to remember what sports game it was my brother had where if you listen, like, you got weird PA announcements. Like, there was one, like, the fan sitting in section H, row 4, seat 53, you just won a bucket of tap water and shit like that. I just cannot remember what game that was.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Spider-Man one. They had that in their game.
Don't think that was the game.
MLB The Show, at least the last five that I have, the post-game PA announcer, you know, when he's reading off the box score and all that, will actually read off, like, real, like, subway routes or whatever to get home.
That's
Like, in Cleveland, it's talking about, like, the red line and green line on the Rapid.
That's attention to detail.
That's hashtag things no one cared about.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool when they do that, but it's also like, if you're going to have the attention to that detail, why are there other places where you just completely whiffed?
Is the guy in charge of that department really cared?
Yeah, I also bet that, you know, you only have to record those for one game and you just recycle them.
Yeah, do you have any high-res Carolina Nut Company logos?
I can look and see what I have. I don't know that I have one currently, but I might be able to find you one.
Yeah, I'm looking as well. I Facebooked Mr. Mike Carroll, because he painted a ton of Carolina Nut trucks to me back in the old day. Apparently we sold that company, like, last year. I'm kind of sad about that. Those are my favorite trucks.
And they caught
no
56
effort to get that fucking puck.
Each time they lap somebody, I think it knocks a few more cars out of the lead pack.
Oh, that's not good, Rick.
What, the record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jarrett's really trying to be in position to get his lap back if yellow comes out. I keep seeing him off the front of the field like that. Six is checking some people up on the high side here.
Noise I keep hearing.
It's the boots. They're here under the floorboards.
Sounds like some terrible audio from like a game.
It sounds like I'm listening to like a Game Boy game.
Yeah.
Like some OG Tetris.
Gremlin had no idea where that fuck was. Oh!
This pack is slowly getting whittled down, which is probably for the best. Reduces the risk of a completely stupid crash, right?
Auburn, woo!
like, struggle to remember what Auburn's mascot is.
Tiger.
Yeah, like, I get them in another school confused for some reason, and it's not a good one to confuse them with. I think I'm getting confused with, oh, who is it? Who are the fucking War Eagles? Is that Clemson? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure Auburn is War Eagle.
Oh, okay. Like, you understand my confusion then.
Yeah. I don't fucking know, dude.
I just worry about the team I care about and really don't worry about anything that's happening outside of that. Like, I don't really care what Bama does. I think by the end of this race, everybody that stayed in the lead pack will get a lap led. Yeah, they're starting to have to lift on the bottom. Tires are wearing out. I think the high side might be getting stronger here because the high side's not having to lift. Doug Spark gonna lead another lap. Probably push the camera a little further forward in the pack here, but it's kind of fun seeing what's happening mid-pack and towards the back. I think we're coming up to catch Scott Drake now. There we go, we go further forward in the pack. I think Scott will stay in this pack once they catch him. He was in it before. No reason he shouldn't still be able to hang with them. I still don't know how he didn't get a yellow for that. That should have been a caution. Yeah, the bottom's really having to check up here. I suspect Scott's going to stay in this pack. It'd be weird for them to drop a car that was in this pack that didn't get really any damage. Looks like he's gotten up to speed in the pack here. They are getting ready to catch the 64. I don't think is wounded, just got shuffled. And we're inside 100 to go. The bottom having to lift. Rogard trying to keep himself out here ahead of the pack, hoping for a yellow. Just don't know that he's going to get it. So we come up to catch 64. I think he will also join into this pack once he gets a little bit of an arrow here. Starting to get a little anxious again at the front. 3 wide action. Painter and Brian Lowe trying to charge ahead of the pack here. Dick Spark trying to make something happen through the middle.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Getting ready to catch the 47. I think that car does actually have damage. The bottom is just having to lift so much. I think it's making the outside better through 1 and 2. But also kind of stagnating the whole field. And we've got pit stops starting. Right as they catch the lap car, a bunch of them dive.
Oh, Doug, there's the hit right there, Doug. On Keandre Miller. You see that?
See how this pit stop cycle goes. I'm not sure that it really, like, the tires will let you hold the bottom, but the outside's still wide open, so I don't know that cars on new tires are really having an advantage over those on old. Got more takers to pit road. Good chunk of the pack coming in here. Mersdorf brings his car to a stop. See the 96 resuming behind him. It's going to be 4 tires and fuel. Troy Torgerson comes in. Tom Barber coming in right in front of Mersdorf here. And Mersdorf pulls away. And Mersdorf will go back into the fray. A lot of different speed cars here. We'll see if the pack actually comes back together, or if we see it get split up. I think it's going to be split up here. We're going to see multiple groups now, because I don't think it's all going to coalesce immediately. To try to make these passes, get himself a good select group and see what they can do. See Weston and Moorhead coming back out now. I think they're going to stay with this lead group. But look at how strung out it is behind. Gone from a big pack to a very small pack at the front now. Jared Mogard stayed out and is now the leader. He did pit early, so probably got another 5 to 6 laps I think he can go. Can hope for a caution. If it comes out, it'll save him. Look at how strung out they are. This guy's back there lost touch with this. They're going to have to pack up back there and see if they can get more momentum in this group. Mogard continues to lead, but he has not pitted in this sequence. He is off sequence. Be interesting to see if that pays off for him at the end, though. I don't know what the mileage is going to break down to. Carroll's just hanging. Jesus. Mike Carroll just hanging on to this group, honestly. The car is a bit wounded. He's coming back to him. Might not be as wounded as I think. But he is a lap down. Well, if the 86 had a failure that we didn't see, that car is out of the race. Yeah, the 50's actually 2 laps down. But that may be about to be rectified because Mogard has now pitted, and this is now the lead group on the road. There's Jared coming out. I don't know if he'll even be with this group. He kind of needs to be if he wants a chance. Yeah, he's not going to be. Let's evaluate the gap. See what's happening. I don't know if the gap's growing or not. We're going to find out here over the next couple laps as we keep an eye on it. These guys are pretty racy at the front. They're getting ready to catch the 24. Yeah, second pack gained a little. They've got a few carrots there up ahead of them to kind of pull them along. Yeah, the 9 is in no man's land between the packs. Just sort of waiting for the second group to come catch him. The 15's also in that kind of gap there between the groups. Yeah, they lost time that lap. Gained it back that lap, though. But they're really staying about even. It'll take work, but they might be able to bring this field back together. I don't know. Especially if this group keeps losing cars. Yeah, they went right back out there. It's just sort of sitting even. Right around 4 1/3, 4 1/2. Nine cars about to be back there with them. Yeah, they're losing time again. This group's getting ready to catch a couple back markers. Stapleton about to lose his first lap. 78's already down 1. The 9 has gone back to the second pack now. See if that helps the second pack or not. Can't imagine it actually could hurt him. Here we go, catching the lap cars. 78's definitely wounded. I think the 96 isn't wounded, I just don't think he has a very good car today. The second pack is just fading away now. Still losing time. That second pack's not getting anywhere. Honestly, I think they need some cars to fall out of this lead pack for them to have a chance. Lead pack's just big enough that it can keep up. I think this lead pack does want to kind of drop a couple of these damaged lap cars. Would help them with their overall pace and not have to be pulling them along. I can't imagine 78's going to stay with this pack. 56 sure as hell won't when they catch her. Second pack is still losing time. Lead pack to get a little ragged passing the 56, but I think they're going to form right back up here. The 78 and 56 are falling off the back of this group, as you would expect them to with the damage. Got a pack of damaged cars now up ahead, though. That might do something here. That might actually be enough to break this pack up some or slow them down. And here we go. We've caught this bunch of slower cars. And we've jammed up behind them. Because they're blocking both sides of the road here. They're still not gaining. Organization's really messed up in this group, but they're still not getting caught. anything, now they've gotten a little more organized after they've gotten through that group. It's kind of crazy how that happened. A couple of the slow cars are still in this pack. Oh, they're going to catch Stephen Davis this last draft. He'll probably stay with the group. Not what the second pack needs is for this group to grow. 96 is getting tailed off. Second pack is just losing time now. The guys that have fallen off the back of that pack are now slowly getting lapped. Oh, I thought we were going to get 4 wide there. Oh, we've got problems. Cars in the grass. Where are they going to come back? Oh, how did we get away with that? That will have checked this pack up, but somehow they did that without having a massive correction. How did they do that? It's really stretched them out now. See if the second group gains because of that. They did, but barely. There was nearly a massive crash in the lead pack, and the second group still really didn't gain anything. Well, this lead pack's starting to look a little strong. Like, they might lose a couple of these guys off the back if they're not careful. They're gonna hang on back there. This car to get caught is gonna be Adam Beresford. We've had 2 incidents in the tribal dice. Don't know how. Like, Scott got turned around and that didn't bring out a yellow, and those 2 hooked together, went through the grass, and got away with it. I don't know how we did that. They're stretching out at the tail of this pack a little. I'd be worried if I was back there, as Mersdorf has gone back to the front. I think those guys are all losing this group. Second group is just slowly fading away. I would have liked to have seen the pack come back together, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Not without some sort of intervention. 23 is slowly slipping back. Might be just hanging on back there. We're gonna have one more pit stop, at least. I wish I had timed out the number of laps that was to figure out, hello game, thank you for doing that, to figure out when to expecting whether it is going to be the last one, if they're going to have to do 2. But that could further break up these packs. 23 is not going to stay with us back there. These guys are forming a second pack now behind the lead pack. Not only are they forming a pack, they're just a string of cars that are barely holding on to one another. And one of them's barely in touch with the lead group. I think we're really just biding our time here for the end. Because really where you are in this group now does not matter. It's where you're going to be at the end. So this is the time to learn some things, figure out what car will do, figure out when you need to make the move and how you need to do it. 23 clawed some back that lap. He might be coming back to the group. I think that's going to be the move on the last lap, is to duck low right off the corner, because I think it'll just get you there, just like that one. I think 23's clawed a little bit back. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I think all of them in that string of cars back to... Oh no! Problems at the front of the field. Cars in the wall. Caution's going to come out for this one. Oh, cars piling in on the end for no apparent reason. And the caution is out. They had it so good. They were a lead pack that didn't need to worry about anything, and now they've wadded them up. Let's watch a replay, see exactly how that happened. I think I know what happened here. I think we're going to see them here at the front. A little bit of overlap. Davis has his nose in there. It doesn't belong in there. Goes up into the wall. And then cars are going around the middle. Tony Gunk piles into the back of that 45. 66 and 10 hard into the wall. 7 gets contact in it. Mike just doesn't check up enough there. Piles on in. And that's all she wrote. Let's catch up to the field here. That will put the whole field together. And end the green flag run. Pit road is actually open. We're going to see guys get here actually at different times. So if you're off the front, that's actually going to be an advantage. JT Armstrong now the leader. And he'll pull to the attention of the crew. And Armstrong will win the race off of pit road. So we're going to see the field back together in a big pack again. So a decent number of laps to go, but not a huge amount. And the lap cars will be able to pit this time around. Looks like they will all be coming in. A couple of them were unlucky. They were right where they needed to be to get their lap back, but the wreck happened right where it would not allow them to. .50 is done for the day. That was pretty heavy front-end contact, so not exactly surprising. may be the only retirement, although the 7, I think he resumed, but that car is destroyed. It's going to be an interesting restart. How many cars we got on the lead lap? 23 on the lead lap? 22 actually. It was a decent number of lap cars that are going to line up on the bottom here. It'll be interesting to see what that does to the pack. Hopefully we don't run into a yellows breed yellows situation here. Lights are out on the pace car. They're going to line them up double wide and let them rip. JT Armstrong leads as we work the 117th lap. I think the bottom line's going to get clogged up here because the 7's up near the front, and I think that car is going to be really hurt. 56 is decently hurt. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to that bottom line. In fact, I think we're going to move our focus onto the 7 car because I think that's where we might see action. All right, they're getting ready. Pace car is going to peel away here. And let them rip again. Pace car peels away. Into the restart zone we come. Green, green, green. Oh yeah, that 7's not going anywhere. Look at the bottom, just getting checked up by the 7 car. Outside lane just screaming past him.
Hold on, we're literally.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I was on my phone with my cousin trying to get his fucking
all the way to the
videos
bottom.
log in.
He accidentally had Linux.
It works. I told him he's a 13. He's
10
gonna have
car
to go
coming to the
reinstall
pits.
Linux.
Still a few slow cars getting tailed off here, but let's come up and look at our leaders. Field trying to form up behind them. Lap cars checking people up really gives this group an opportunity to stretch out and drop some people off the back.
Really needs Sporting Crystal to score here against Hurricane.
I don't think they're going to lose any of those guys. Anybody ahead of the 1, I think they're going to keep. And down goes Frazier. So 23 charging ahead. So we got a decent sized group. It's not big, but it's also not tiny. 54 is actually hanging with it despite the damage. Got pinched into the wall pretty heavily. 1 and the 6 are just trying to hang on, then you got a bunch that have been tailed off behind. Honestly, anybody on the lead lap in this group could win this race still. Can't eliminate anybody in this type of racing. Still 38 cars running, but some of them are very much wounded out there. I think the 6 is going to get tailed off here. Maybe not. He might be just close enough to get back with him. And they're going to catch the 7 here and go by him on both sides. That was really cool. The AI just split a slow lap car and just completely passed him down the backstretch.
That's fine.
I've never seen him do that. Caution, caution, caution. What has happened behind this group? I'm sure there's been a crash behind. 27 moving slowly. The second group did not get around the lap car as eloquently. Dave Daniels hard into the wall. Tom Barber involved as well. I think Barber just got optimistic here, and Daniels didn't know he was there. Yeah, there should have been room there, but there wasn't. Barber did well not to hit him a second time. So we're under caution again. Is the 10 one lap down? Yeah, he was trying not to be 2.
Oh no, we gotta play in MSG again on Saturday.
Dog, I will say I don't like the Rangers at all, but this is my favorite rivalry, dog. Like every single game against the Rangers is a good game.
Yeah. So it's like playing the Bengals.
Well, look, I've never played the Bengals with the mindset like you, dog.
I'd rather watch Penn's Rangers. I don't even like watching Bengals games. Makes me mad.
Yeah, dog, like they shouldn't even be a team, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, time for Thursday Night Football.
Another hour, dog.
I was gonna say, is that not for another hour?
45 minutes.
That's gonna start like right before I go to bed.
Going to bed for a fucking Dragons game?
Jesus Christ, JB.
So if I'm staying up till 1 in the morning on a work night to watch XFL football, I am fucked.
Why are they playing so late?
This is Seattle.
That's no excuse.
Really, who else can watch it?
I don't think people in Seattle are gonna go to the game at 4:30.
Right.
No, but they might go at 6:30.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying, if they play the Thursday NFL game in Seattle, that game would be kicking off at 5. So.
Oh, they also don't have the fucking fan base of the NFL.
Oh,
Or
right.
even the Kraken.
Not even close.
No retirements from that accident.
And a lot of NFL fans are traveling to the games. So they
Where?
have time off. And anywhere. Fans of the teams. The teams are like 100 years old.
Oh,
Right, that 100-year-old team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, the Jags don't count.
That 100-year-old team, the Carolina Panthers.
Houston Texans.
That 100-year-old team, the Los Angeles Rams.
I mean, that's actually not terribly far off. They're founded in like 36, I think, is the Cleveland Rams.
That 100-year-old team, the Cleveland Browns. Like, there are a few that's true of, but I don't think
Packers, Bears, Cardinals.
Okay, my bad.
Lions.
80 years old.
Yeah, how long have the Seahawks existed?
50 years old. 60
About 40.
years old. You're talking about 5 weeks here.
Well, they die again, and then come back and they die again.
Well, see,
Pick it up
here's
and
the
then put
thing,
it
though.
back on.
People love babies, right? Why aren't they really interested in baby football teams? And baby wagons?
I was having this argument with some fucking idiot on Facebook.
Sorry, having this argument with some fucking idiot on TeamSpeak.
Like, when your team is only 5 weeks old, or been playing games for 5 weeks, you have to fucking cater to the people in the city in which you play. Because you're not going to draw, like the NFL, people going to Rams games from fucking Mexico or Maine.
I mean,
not
you have a point, but I'm still gonna say
Mexico City needs an XFL team.
I'm still gonna say 6 p.m. is a perfectly reasonable time to start a football game on a work night.
Well,
You're right.
Well,
I think they were trying to figure around, I don't know, whatever basketball game is playing.
Pace car peels
I mean,
away
there's still
again.
basketball going on
40
every
laps to
night.
go into the restart zone, and we are
I don't know
green.
what fucking network we're even on, or I'm sure the network dictated what time the game is starting.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, there's 4 of us in here. I'm pretty sure all 4 of us work past 6 o'clock local time.
I don't. I mean, I do.
4:30 today.
I don't even
But-
get off till 6.
Exactly.
I did work like 65 hours last week, so I was working past 6.
So how are we all supposed to go to a football game at 6 whenever we don't get off work until 6?
I mean, I work weird shit, so.
Even the 7 o'clock hockey games are even, I don't know,
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, does anybody want to buy a Providence suit?
I think I'm good.
We found it in a hauler.
Is it sweat? Is it full of sweat?
I mean, maybe like from 10 years ago.
All right, now do we want to argue about NASCAR start times?
How every race doesn't have to start at fucking 3 o'clock.
I think we should start every day race at 1 p.m. local, and every night race at, I don't know, like 6:30.
NASCAR sucks. Yeah.
This one sucks. Ban.
I mean, looking back on it, that was pretty fucking douchey.
Edgy.
Like, why?
Ed's Lord.
What am I not knowing about?
Remember when JP got everybody banned from SRD? They went on their fucking YouTube and was like, this mod sucks, the end. JP got banned, Dog got banned, Holy got banned.
I didn't get banned for nowhere.
I
King
think
got
it,
banned.
I think it was just JV. I never got banned at SRD. I'm trying to think. I don't know that I got banned from any 2003 sites ever. I don't think so. As far as I know over at SRD, I was, somewhat well respected. I was definitely known as, hey, if you have an N4 question, ask that guy.
Right?
I still see that occasionally. People will post like on Reddit something about N4 and somebody will be like, oh, there was this guy back in the day, maybe you can find me. Like, bro, I'm on this subreddit.
Hello?
I can't find any sim racing design shit on at all.
Oh boy, are we
Yeah.
getting ready to have a big crash?
They deleted it because they're queers.
Kevin!
So they just like
Kevin!
right there.
Kevin around and into the pack! Big crash! It's the whole field. Oh, Kevin's upside down getting hit. Oh no. Kevin's on top of an... Oh my god, Kevin's having sex with another car. Oh my god. Well, that's what we feared. It's the big one.
Big one, gang. We're all fearing.
Gang.
You are going to love the car that Kevin ended up 69ing. Kevin just got turned in the trial at the front of the field, and I think that actually got Jared Mogart back on the lead lap.
Oh, Kevin was leading.
Yeah, he was the leader for that lap, and then they hooked him and turned him around into the field. Oh, he gets hit by the 73. He's just spinning here, and the 66 is just going to absolutely drill him, and then the 9's going to do it too. And then he's going to ride on top of this 96 car. What the? Oh my god. That is some of the most ludicrous stuff I've seen. We're going to need onboards. We'll be here a while.
Is there like one car that made it through that?
I think a number of cars made it through, but it wasn't many. Because there was a secondary crash when somebody else came back into the field and like hooked half the field around. I think Steve Inkman got hooked.
The 5's the one that turned him, and I saw the 5 in it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I think JT. Yeah, JT. Oh, they all hooked together. Even the 64 got hooked in there somewhere. So I'm not sure that was entirely on the 5. Yeah, the 5 came back and got hit. Oh, Doug Spark was in it too. It was basically the whole field. Yeah. I'm sure somebody snuck through this, but I don't know who.
He's like the lap car out in front, and then the
Jared got
cars.
Jared got his lap back. He might win the fucking race now.
Who's in the bad? What is that 73 car?
73. That's the 73's Three Stooges beer.
Three Stooges beer.
I'm gonna get on as a fire. I disagree.
This will be a fun onboard. This is the car that ended up underneath Kevin. Like, as soon as he was hooked, you knew it was trouble. They did that to Scott Drake earlier in the race and got away with it. They didn't get away with that one.
But you know he hasn't walked into iRacing in 6 years.
Who, Kevin?
I know, Scott Drake.
Oh, is he dead?
Huh?
Like another kid.
This just gets to look at the Kevin's on top of him. We're rolling over. We're seeing the inside of radiators. What the hell?
Hey, remember when you would tell all of us not to post racing shit on his Facebook?
Yeah. Like, what are we supposed to fucking sex cult? Oh, what?
Yeah, the 37 got through.
I'm a sim racer. I don't want them finding out.
I want them to know I play video games.
Of all the things to be afraid that people would find out about you, that one's weird to me.
That's gotta be pretty low on the flight risk.
Yeah, so let's figure out who got through this. The 15 definitely made it. Did the 1 get through it, or was he in it too? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think the 1 might have actually started that.
Nick on is just going through his phone and showing us his fucking phone and photos.
Yeah, so the 1 and the 64 also got through. The 37 got through. I think the 54 got through with minimal damage. He already had a little bit. And I don't know that anybody else got away with that. I don't want to jump to live because I have no idea where that'll put us. We're probably still under caution now. Like, a lot of cars are still going after that, but whether they're going at full song is going to be a question. Actually, I think we're just about to go green. Hey, that was well timed. That was just the right amount of replays. So the 37 is now the leader. Shockingly, Kevin's out of the race. And so's the 23.
Shocker.
Yeah, after getting flung through the field, Kevin will be out of the race. Shocking, I know. All right, well, we got 30 to go. Hopefully we've seen the big one and won't see another one. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out who is actually nursing important damage now and who's okay. Because a lot of cars got minor contact and might still be okay.
Dude, I want to try a motion read so bad.
I feel like it would just make me really sick.
So, you know, Trevor Royer races third on a motion read.
The 96 is still going.
Wow.
How the hell is that car still going?
Not work for me.
So, and he races the non-wing, like, exclusively. Imagine getting up on that fucking cushion and just having your...
Well, the good news is there's no cushion.
Oh, Doug, especially when the cushion like eats your right rear and makes you flip.
Yeah. Or running like Kentucky.
Old Kentucky.
I want that shit to fucking like shatter my teeth out like I'm wearing like dentures or something.
I'm pretty sure Brian Blaney one year, the actual stuff race at Old Kentucky, got a nosebleed.
That track was just stupid bumpy. And it didn't, like, sometimes that adds character to a track. I don't think it did anything to Kentucky but make it annoying.
Yeah, that track was so fun on 2003.
I really hated that track in 2003. Because it would rip the wheel out of my hand even at low force feedback settings.
Well, you had your shit turned up too high then, buddy.
I had it at 5% and it was still doing it.
Hey, you gotta adjust the track conditions. What? Conditions are poor.
There were places on that track I just wouldn't run. Because it was just too bad.
I remember one time I raced Kentucky in the back league with like 103-degree fever.
How did that go?
That was my free race.
C1.
Nah, dog, I don't even think I finished. That might have been the race that we ran the July 4th scheme.
I know that I ran a DTR2 league race, well actually more, I think 2 or 3 with Pink Eye, that was fun.
Let's go! Dude, I'm getting $3,000 today.
Doug Spark going for the lead despite the little bit of damage, so yeah, there's damaged cars up here that are still in it. I think the 96 is out here doing 45 miles an hour, Jesus.
I'm trying to make 20K real quick though.
Good luck with that. Oh, jeez.
To buy that truck.
Yeah, that thing is crawling around the racetrack.
Oh, dog, the soccer team I bet on to win did not register a single shot on goal
That's a shame.
in the game. I can juice her this morning.
I can't believe the 15 was down a lap most of the race, and now he's got a shot to win this thing. I think the 24 was also down a lap for a while. Oh boy, here we come catching the 7, who's out here also doing like 40 miles an hour. They're going to go by him on both sides. Oh, they wrecked him! That was unexpected. Why did they do that? That was just stupid. Six just drove into him. That was very, very silly, AI. Why would you do a thing like that? This race has gotten really scrappy right at the end. Be nice if that took a couple of cars out of the race. Like, the 7 is so slow that he needs to be out of the race. What are you doing?
Let's go!
I love how JB makes these noises that either are noises of joy or he's being stabbed. Like they're just these guttural, gurgly noises. It's like, what is happening? It's going to be inside 20 to go for the restart. The 11's out of the race. Okay, well at least we eliminated a car. Wasn't necessarily the one I was looking to eliminate, but we eliminated a car. Down to 30, what is it going to be, 35 cars running. It's a bad day for Kevin. He was running so well. He needed a good finish, get up in points. It's not going to happen here. Hopefully they line up the really broken lap cars towards the back so we can just get going.
I tell you guys what, the Euros, know their shit.
Elaborate, please.
Nope. No elaboration.
Yeah, apparently not. Fuck me, I guess.
Damn, dude, this game... Hold on, bro. This game is going into the fucking 100th minute.
Oh, we in stoppage now?
Yeah.
Is it
I
like
thought this game was... I thought this game would have been, like, over because
yeah, is it a playoff?
They scored with, like, 97 minutes.
That's an insane amount of stoppage time, to be honest with you.
Well, it's not good because this other team has a lot of shots on net. Oh,
See, he's either really excited or he's been stabbed. Like, who knows? Will you just knock it off with the copywritten music?
There's another 118. Dude, I'm 7 for 7 today. Holy shit!
This is me personally. What the fuck is even that? If I were you, I would cash out now.
No, dude, I'm trying to get 20 grand.
That was 30.
30 grand.
Alright, inside 20 to go. Well, actually, we're like, what, at 17, 18 to go?
I'm trying to buy this truck with cash.
What kind of truck you wanting?
1000 S10.
Okay. I mean, you do you, dude.
In perfect condition. I want this shit bad.
Is it a stick?
Fortunately not.
Pace car's in, and we are green once more.
Up to 830.
First three get clear of the lap traffic and start dicing amongst themselves. Stephen Lowe to the lead. Jared's going to take advantage and go for the lead. Go for the lead right away as we pant away to the pace car. Oh boy, pace car action. Should have known that was going to happen. Top three out by themselves. Spark trying to get around the 27 to get himself in with them. Spark going by the 27, going to pull up on the lead trio and make it a foursome. I don't know what the word is for a group of four. I just don't know. But he's done it. Gino Sphere's going to try to get up there. His car's still in decent shape. Mogard leads, trying to stretch away. Got more cars coming behind him. Spark working on that 37, trying to work his way forward in the group. Not getting much help on the bottom. Spark has to settle back into the 4th spot. Gonna need the pack to form up to get some help, I think. Gino moves past the last lap car. Gonna make it the top 5 out here. Stephen Lowe goes for the lead. Trying to do it all by himself here on the bottom. Not getting any help from behind. He's gonna nose ahead in the middle of the corner, but Jared's gonna clear him at start-finish. Spark trying to decide if he's gonna help him or not. Spark's gonna stay high. Got the 40 coming behind now to try to join this and make it the top 6. 64 coming with him, 22, 42. The top 10's all coming together here. Spark to the bottom. Trying to work by the 37. They're getting ready to catch the 7 again. Let's see how this goes. Oh, somebody hit him. Nigel hit him. I'm certain Nigel just drove into the back from there. That's going to break up this group. Look at him getting bottled up behind that car. Stephen Lowe and Jared Mogard have broken away. Doug Spark trying to pull up on him. They're side by side for the lead. Stephen Lowe's going to nose ahead here. Spark trying to close up. Give himself a chance at the victory here. Group trying to form up behind him to chase him down. Not going to have much time to do that. Spark is slowly coming back to him. Jared trying to figure out which way you can go here. Spark just sitting there, slowly creeping up. Slow car, the 66 Molitor Hill ahead of them. They're going to go both sides of that car. Be 10 to go this time at the line. Stephen Lowe tries to run toward middle of the track, try to find a good compromise between the top and the bottom. Jared hunting for a way around. 10 to go. Gonna catch the 96 here. Jared's gonna go all the way to the top. Steven to the bottom. And Doug will go around on the top as well. They're gonna clear that car. Got a pack trying to form behind him. Jared trying to get a run on the outside. Sticks it up there, keeps his foot in it. Trying to rim ride, get the momentum. It's a little bit of a run, but it's not enough to get there. Or is it? He's at the bumper now. Looking to the inside. Cars coming behind him. Jared's got the move done. There's some lap cars coming up ahead and a big group of cars coming behind them. Catch a couple of slow lap cars here as cars catch them from behind. He's going to go to the inside of these two. Got a line forming, a lead lap cars all coming together. I don't think Jared likes what he sees in his mirror as they're getting more and more cars together back there, and some of these cars are in pretty good shape. Some of them don't even nearly have damage. Stephen Lowe is on his bumper. Spark just can't quite hang there. They're catching the 45 now. 45's going to go high. Now he's going to go right for the middle. They're going to go by him on either side. Stephen Lowe in the wall. That hurt his momentum. Brought the 37 alongside of him. Here comes 37 in the 1. 64 coming behind him too, and the 42. They're going to run out of chances here. They got to work up something. Somebody's got to come up with a move that's going to work. Top 8 together here at the front of the field. It's going to be a chess match. Stephen Lowe ducks low himself, trying to get around the 37. He's got the 1 behind him, but not really giving him any sort of help. He did get the 37. Here comes the 7 to clog up the works again. They're going to go by him on both sides, just like they did the last time. They got by him cleanly that time. They're getting racy for second. They're not going to catch Jared if they're all over each other like this. Closing a little bit. They're running out of laps. They're right there on him, but I don't know if anybody's got the move. Steven going to try to make a move here. They got a line forming up on the bottom. Pack of 3 on the bottom is formed up. Stephen Lowe right on the bumper of that 15, peeking his nose to the inside for clean air. Group on the bottom might be breaking up now. Bottom group broke up a little bit. Top 2 just nose to tail, not going anywhere. Steven goes to the inside. Here we go. Fight for the lead. Coming to 2 to go. Stephen Lowe to the inside. And they're going to catch some lap cars here right at the end. Group behind trying to close up. They're catching the lap cars here off of turn 2. There's a lot of lap cars to catch here. Lap cars are double wide. And they get this group checked up. They're all going to come together here. Coming to the white flag. We are bunched up by lap cars. Stephen Lowe leads. Jared Mogard second. Here comes Adam Beresford pushing his way past Doug Spark. That 9 car's got him corked up like a bottle. Spark in the middle trying to find somewhere to go. Stephen Lowe trying to move around. Going to the outside. Mogard looking low on the 9. Not getting there. Now he's there. Off through turns 3 and 4. Mogard has the bottom. Beresford trying to get a run behind him. Mogard to the lead. Checkered flag in the air. Jared Mogard's going to win it. Stephen Lowe second. Adam Beresford in third. Nigel Ramaswamy comes home fourth. Isaac Groth gets up to fifth. Bobby Farrell sixth. Ron Stout 7th, Doug Spark faded to the last one in the group in 8th. Gino Sphere in 9th. Roger Whitman comes home 10th. Jack Painter in 11th. Mullimer Diggs in 12th. Steve Inkman 13th. Smokin' Joe Mersdorf in 14th. Dwight York P15. JT Armstrong, Brino Jackson behind. John Cheeseman in 18th. Yori Rodriguez comes home 19th. Dave Daniels 20th. First car 1 lap down. What's that 9 car? Tom Barber in 22nd, Curtis Griffin, Mauder Hill, Nate Moorhead, Scott Drake, Tommy Davis, Troy Torgerson, Tony Gunk, Jared Shadle, Stephen Davis, Spike Levinson, Gene Stapleton, and America, Rod Weston, the last car running. Larry Sheldrick out of the race, Brian Lowe out, Kevin Corbett after a huge accident finishes 38th, Mike Carroll in 39th, Brandon Raines 40th, Ben White 41st, and Joel Poston, the last car in the race. First retirement, 42nd spot. That was a fun finish.
Side-by-side NASCAR.
Oh, it was good. There was some three wide
Atlanta review.
See what it did to the points. We've now completed the first 5 races, which means we actually don't have to worry about who was locked in from last season.
See if there's a new Pornhub movie on fucking Netflix.
I don't even want to ask any questions about that because I don't think I want to know.
I guess I'll watch Player 54 in the meantime.
Oh, that reminds me. What was that baseball movie about the Black Sox is free on YouTube.
You'll watch that, but not Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah, because one of them is actually interesting to me and the other is not.
Well, you think the other one is interesting to you. Here to tell you that's false.
All right, points after the first 5 races. Joe Mersdorf leads, Tommy Davis in 2nd, Oliver Diggs in 3rd, Adam Beresford 4th, Mike Carroll 5th. He lost 2 spots today, but held on to a top 20 spot. Gino Sphere, Dwight York, Jack Painter, Ron Stout jumps up 10 spots. Steve Inkman, Rod Weston, Scott Drake, Dave Daniels, Stephen Lowe jumps into the top 20. Ben White drops back 6. Nigel Ramaswamy up 11 into the top 20. Bobby Farrell up 8 into the top 20. Roger Whitman up 4. Tony Tonto Jr. lost 12 and nearly fell out. John Cheeseman, last car into the top 20. Mulder Hill and Doug Spark just outside the top 20. Really not by much. Jeez, that's a tight margin. Jared Mogard is outside the top 20 after being last season's champion. Vatcher 24th, Polson 25th, Stephen Davis 26th, Troy Torgerson 27th. Let's see, Bev Fresh is 34th, missed tonight's show and that did not help. Baron McComas 40th. Kevin in 45th. And the last car scored is Ronaldo Scott. Thank you for attending tonight's ball.